Good day and welcome to the Lilly Roddy Show, coming to you from the LRS studios here in Houston, Texas. It's really good to get back to my normal work week with the holidays passing. And of course the weather here in Houston has been sensational. 70s in the day and 40s in the evening, almost like California weather. This upcoming week is certainly going to be less stressful, particularly because we don't have these continued lineup with Mars, Uranus, and Pluto. We'll, of course, get some more before the year's over. With Venus continuing her retrograde path until February 14th, we're all reassessing our own sense of value and what's really important to us. With Venus retrograde, we're going inward to find our sense of peace. This is a good time for planning, but not necessarily acting. This will come later this year. And remember that we have a series of overlapping retrogrades in our planets from January through July of this year, 2014. This should feel like everyone 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Don't be discouraged by the delays. You will eventually get to where you want to go. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, you can always reach me at LillyRoddyShow@AOL.com, LillyRoddyShow.com, or find me on Pinterest, Facebook, or Twitter. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here so that you'll get my notice weekly when my videos come out. Let's look at the daily forecast for the next week. Sunday, January the 19th. The moon works her way through Virgo, the sign of perfecting. Not perfection, perfecting. Moon opposes Neptune at 2:55 a.m., the perfect time to be listening to Mr. Sandman by the Chordettes. The moon trines Pluto 7:09 p.m. You notice there's a big gap between our first aspect of the moon and the second one. 7:09 p.m., a great evening to be doing exactly what you want. We are moved by how we feel this evening. Get in touch with yourself and share that with someone. Later, the sun enters Aquarius at 9:51 p.m. Our solar consciousness focuses for the next month on humanity and evolving the human condition. And of course, we'll all have our say about it. Moon sextiles Jupiter 10:26 p.m. A great evening for a late night snack at your favorite dive. We're feeling more open and optimistic about our evening and about tomorrow. Monday, January the 20th. Luna continues on her overland trail through Virgo. Moon trines Venus 3:42 a.m. If you're up, this is the perfect time to raid the refrigerator. Moon sextiles Saturn 2:55 p.m. This is a great afternoon really for getting your chores done. Get your to-do list ready and you'll be all set. This is also a very good time to present your ideas and your points of view in a very logical and useful way. People will be really listening to what you have to say. Our early evening is not as focused, but you can stay with your earlier plans since the moon is void of course after 2:55 p.m. Tuesday, January the 21st. The day begins with the moon void of course and continuing to enjoy her stay in Virgo, the hearth of the family. The moon does enter Libra at 6:43 a.m. This is when we come out of our void of course moon. When the moon trines the sun at 9:40 p.m., this signals a good morning to get out and be social with the people and particularly in your neighborhood. Also, this is a good morning for conducting business and especially meetings with clients face-to-face. We don't have more lunar aspects for the day, only this moon trine the sun, but the moon is not void of course. We're just not as motivated later in the day. Wednesday, January the 22nd. It's a really busy day. The moon resides in Libra, sign of balance, as the day begins. And good luck on that with that moon in Libra for today. Moon opposes Uranus 12:22 a.m. This may keep you awake from the night before. If you are awake, you need something to keep you entertained. You may want to share some of your deeper emotional feelings. Moon squares Pluto 5:53 a.m. A good morning for an intellectual debate on equality, or a great time to sweat it out at the gym. There'll be other people awake there for you to talk to, so that's a good place to go. Moon squares Jupiter 8:20 a.m. About this time, you will begin to feel that you just have too much to do, and of course you're right. Keep your morning activities upbeat and light. Superficial can really work here. Moon squares Venus 12:06 p.m. You're ready for lunch and you have a big appetite. It's a great afternoon for gossip and spending time with your frenemies. Moon trines Mercury 6 p.m. Our communication skills are really flowing this evening. Great time to continue to organize, write, or attend a lecture. Moon conjuncts Mars 9:50 p.m. This should really give us a boost in the latter part of the evening. Our emotions are very present this evening. This can give us a lot of energy or make us very defensive. At this time, it's especially important to avoid being around people you don't like. If the gym is open, it's a good time to go. The moon, of course, is now void of course after 9:50 p.m. and remains so until 3:43 p.m. tomorrow on Thursday. This is really a very long void of course moon. As always, keep your agenda simple and things will work fine. And I want to say that we are having these long void of course moons, and the void of course, I know, what does that mean? That just means that the moon is not making any connections or aspects to the planets before it changes signs. It tends to represent sort of a meandering time, but it's always a good time to do things that require internal work. Thursday, January the 23rd, as the day begins, of course the moon is void, of course, in the mental air sign Libra. Keep your expectations realistic and schedule your important activities after 3:43 p.m. when the moon enters emotionally intensive Scorpio. After this time, we're finally feeling more grounded and alert. And you are getting things completed now. Moon trines the Neptune at 10:57 p.m. We're in a very philosophic mood. Where is our place in the universe? This is an evening of quiet reflection. Moon squares Saturn, 11:20 p.m. Make another batch of popcorn. You're just beginning your story on your inner reflection. It's a lot of aspects for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, January the 24th, Moon continues in questioning Scorpio throughout the whole day. Mercury trines Mars, 8:57 a.m. We're ready for the day. This is a great day for chores, cleaning up, or putting forth a new proposal for clients. This energy can also favor problems or puzzle solving. It doesn't favor problems, it favors problem solving and puzzle solving. This aspect is in effect all day, Mercury trine Mars. Moon sextiles Pluto 1:43 p.m. Our detective skills improve as complexities seem to fade away. Work on your finances or just getting things in order. Moon trines Jupiter 3:23 p.m. Now is the time to get away from your routines and step outside of the box. Take a different approach to things with this aspect. Helps to see the bigger picture with this moon trine Jupiter. Moon sextiles Venus 6:06 p.m. This is a great evening for business or pleasure, but mostly for pleasure. Get out and enjoy the sights. Saturday, January the 25th, the moon continues her journey through Scorpio as the morning begins. Mercury squares Saturn, 5:56 a.m. We're very aware of what we are saying and how people are responding. We may feel limited or restricted in our conversations today. There may be things that have to be finished today with this aspect, Mercury square Saturn. Watch out for your inner negative voice with this aspect. Saturn, will be looking for errors. This aspect is in effect all day. Moon conjunct Saturn as though we're not having enough Saturn, 7:42 a.m. We will feel like we woke up on the wrong side of the bed. This aspect can be a good early time for getting your agenda set if you aren't overly critical about what you ain't done yet. Take some time and enjoy your morning. There's plenty of time for the chores, John Boy. Moon squares Mercury, 7:55 a.m. Our organizing morning continues. We're trying to be as efficient as possible. If you feel restless, just clean out a closet or a filing cabinet. The moon is now void of course after 7:55 a.m. in the morning and remains so until 9:13 p.m. in the evening. Usually the time during which the moon is void of course, it's a good time for you to follow your instincts, but not for adhering to a scheduled agenda. It may be a time when you just seem to have low energy. The moon enters lively and active Sagittarius at 9:13 p.m. Get out and have some fun. Well, I just want to say thank you for joining me this week. Take some time to look at my other videos here, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Join me next week, and remember to keep those stars in your eyes. Bye-bye.